Vlog 11.
We're Mimi and Mickey. Welcome to our vlog.
Please like and subscribe
and get notified. We're Mimi and Mickey. Welcome to our life.
After visiting Ephesus, we took a taxi and had a 20-minute drive up a hill towards the house of Mama Mary, long believed by everyone to be the site of where Mama Mary spent her last years. It was raining, and everyone had a somber mood in their faces. Most of the guests were coming from everywhere, from all walks of life, from different countries, and everybody had that look in their face of happiness and the desire to finally be one with Mama Mary and to feel her presence amidst the beautiful forest that covered the site. Her house is a 5-minute walk from the bottom of the hill, and it's a very small home, quaint in today's standards, but well sufficient during those times. People were lining up to see her and offered candles and prayers. And we were fortunate to be in her presence and to offer prayers also to our loved ones back home. Regular Mass was conducted in mornings just beside her home. Just one level below the house of Mama Mary, we found ourselves a footpath. And this footpath led to a water source of fresh mountain water, and found ourselves to a wall where devotees and believers and guests would put their prayers, intentions, wishes on pieces of paper and put them in that wall. The whole experience altogether was surreal and beautiful. It was already late in the afternoon, and we wanted to get ourselves an early dinner, and we chanced ourselves in one of the stores that sold items in Selcuk, crafts, and a lot of beautiful goods.
Love and respect style.
This is Bedo, one of the most interesting people I have ever met in Turkey. Now, I want to invite you to a store here in the beautiful province of Izmir in Selcuk. Please invite, Bedo, say a few things. I want to invite folks here in your store. Please invite.
We have a vlog.
We have
Tell
a vlog
everyone.
in the YouTube. Tell.
What I say?
Just
Come
come.
find me. Sultan store visit.
Yeah, come to visit this Sultan shop. We have like interesting ring, earring, necklace, bracelet. This stone changes 7 different color with the different lights. It's for meditations, very nice. For energy, is very nice. And this stone is love stone. I tell you, I forget. It's
Love
for
stone.
love. Also, is very nice. More than yes, really love. But
And it make you
I
agreeable
know,
also, yeah.
After you feeling, what happened with this stone, changed your life. 1 year after you verse it, finish with your husband.
You're crazy.
That is not only interesting, it's very, very funny. Bedo, thank you for your time. Thank you very much.
Islam have iş var önemli.
Beef.
3 pieces, 1 person. This one bigger, 1 person. This one also 1. Have chicken, eggplants. Kebab. This one for you.
Chicken? You want chicken?
No, I want beef.
Beef one?
Try another one. Try your lamb.
Lamb. One lamb, one beef. Usually each other.
Outside.
So if you can imagine, I don't know asa ang main foray kani gurugid siya. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Main lagyanan is here. So maglakaw ang mga tao diyan entrance niya. So before sila mabot sa place of worship, napos sa lagyanan. Sa mga chika ang mga tao. Some of them could be nagkasabakalit ng sa Bible, ang mga scriptures. So the last leg of the Izmir experience is a trip to St. John's Basilica. It is believed that the Apostle John, in his last days, was writing some of the books in the New Testament here in this very site. Most of the writings were done in this church because this is where you have inspiration. And obviously the people at Ephesians, the early Christians, believed in the Apostle John.
But I wondered how you can't be inspired in this place when you're on top of
You are going to be inspired.
everything. There he is.
And this is his tomb. So, looking around you, this is not. This may seem less of a basilica, but in its glory days, this used to have a lot of Ephesians come, and a lot of scholars came here, talked about the early church, and this was the early church. This was the time when Jesus' preachings, the parables, the scriptures was heavily influenced by this basilica, especially the New Testament. This was mentioned a lot more than a couple of times in the books, like in 1 John, 2 John, Revelations, books of Ephesians.
The Basilica of St. John was formerly a church that had a wooden roof, and at a time in the past it was renovated and was given to the Ephesians so that they would have a place where they would gather to serve their faith and worship.
Everything you see here is 100% from the could be
So this is where they
100.
baptize
the early
a young
Christians.
child or
Young
anyone.
child, and even the new Christians that converted from paganism, converted from other religions.
The basilica was named after St. John the Evangelist, who wrote books for the New Testament and was inspired heavily from the people at Ephesus. And those books we enjoy today in the modern times. The small town of Selcuk was definitely unforgettable. They offered a lot of history, a very rich culture, great food, and most importantly, we met an amazing cast of people in town. People who had a firm belief of what they could do, and you could really see the humanity flow through them, and the passion and the hard work that they put in within such a small place. Selcuk is definitely one of those places that I would really recommend to friends that I know who love history, who love to travel in a place where time passes really quickly. There is nothing much more beautiful than spending wonderful time with family, a loved one, in a place where you can really hear your thoughts. And Selcuk offered this to us in a variety of different ways. The evening rolled and we had to go. And we had to catch the 8:55 trip. Me and Mimi personally enjoyed this part of our Turkey trip. It was a combination of culture, history, and a lot of the things that we used to only have a chance to read in school. Now, unfortunately, this part of the trip has to come to an end. But rest assured that some other time soon, we're definitely going back to this place. This is another recap of the cost of travel in this part of our Turkey trip.
See you on the next vlog. Oh, but wait! Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you!